Good day, I'm Caroline Brown-Thompson and this is your JIS News for November 12. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, is to conduct an assessment of the flooding in St. Mary. Sections of the Eastern Parish, mainly Port Maria, Oracabessa and Junction, were flooded on the weekend due to a stationary front that affected the island. Director General of ODPEM, Ronald Jackson, told JIS News that a meeting was held today to discuss restoration efforts in the parish. During the meeting, he says a decision was taken to conduct a walkthrough assessment of the flooded areas Tuesday, after which the agency will issue a report detailing the environmental factors and way forward for addressing flooding in the parish. Mr. Jackson also revealed that ODPEM's emergency response team has been in the area since the weekend. He adds that on Sunday, the Labour and Social Security Ministry and Red Cross deployed 110 mattresses to help the vulnerable. The Transport and Works Ministry and National Works Agency, meanwhile, are in the area conducting road repairs. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaite says the ministry will have to address the most critical repairs first to ensure that schools damaged by Hurricane Sandy can operate until total rehabilitation can take place. The minister made the remark while addressing students and faculty at the Windsor Castle All-Age School recently.
As you know, it will be difficult to secure all the resources all at once that is necessary to fix these schools. And I have asked your principal and to liaise with the building officers and the regional office to determine what needs to come first, second, third in the rehabilitation.
Windsor Castle was one of several schools in Portland and St. Mary toured by the minister Friday to see firsthand the damage they suffered in the storm. Nearly 150 schools were affected. He said the College of Science and Education case appeared to have been most severely affected, with early estimates indicating that it might take $75 million to fully repair the institution. The minister said a number of international entities had offered to assist, in addition to the already promised support from the Embassy of Japan. The Health Ministry is getting an extra $111 million to continue its dengue eradication program across the island. Portfolio Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says Cabinet decided to approve the sum, which will be spent between now and the end of January 2013 to ramp up the response mechanism to the dengue outbreak. The money will be used to destroy mosquito breeding sites and carry out fogging and public education. Minister Ferguson adds that ministry officials are also focusing efforts on areas along the island's south coast to help prevent any escalation of the spread of mosquito-borne diseases from persons traveling from the Americas. Meanwhile, speaking at last week's Jamaica House press briefing, Director of Emergency Disaster Management and Special Services in the ministry, Dr. Marion Bullock-Ducasse, reported a reduction in new cases of dengue. For the first time in the nation's history, councillors elected as mayors and deputy mayors have had these titles officially conferred on them by the local government minister. This is in keeping with Sections 4 and 5 of the Parish Council Act. Previously, mayors and deputy mayors automatically took on the titles after being elected chairman and deputy chairman of parish councils. But speaking ahead of last week's investiture service at King's House, the local government minister Noel Arscott said as part of the local government reform process, it was important that the official titles of mayor and deputy mayor be conferred.
And we are using it as part and parcel of the process of basically lifting the profile of the mayors and the councils, and that Jamaican will see that they are performing a duty that is really needed by the community, and to generally lift the standard of the whole question of local government.
And finally, a National Day of Remembrance was observed Sunday for veterans who served in World Wars I and II. Speaking at the wreath-laying and Remembrance Day service at the National Heroes Park, President-elect of the Jamaica Council of Churches, Reverend Everald Galbraith, implored Jamaicans not to forget the sacrifice and bravery of the war veterans.
We must never forget those who have given their lives to defend the human family from oppression, tyranny, and evil. They died in the Royal Navy, the Royal Air Force, and the Army. Today we proudly and thankfully remember them as they rest in honored glory.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Caroline Brown-Thompson. Thanks for watching.